Fuck me, sound. Go.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the show today is a one and only Albert. Afternoon, Albert.
Afternoon, mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I believe you've got the team for us, mate.
I have indeed, mate. I have indeed. Team is Scotland, Tavernier, Golson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Diomande, McCausland, Sterling, Dessers. Substitutes: McCorry, Silver, Jack, Lawrence, Wright, Roof, Davis, Balogun, Barisic.
Okay, I think the goalkeeper and the first 5 players picked themselves. Are you happy with that?
Yep, definitely.
Tavernier, Golson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom.
Yep.
And then we get the talking points.
I would say 6. I'd say 6 players. Lundstrom as well.
That's what I said. The goalkeeper, then the first 5 outfield players.
Aye. Right.
So then you've got Diamande playing again, which shows his level of fitness. And Raskin appears, Albert.
Well, he came on the other night, didn't he? I think the manager likes the wee man, and he wants him up, ready, fit, and firing. And we all know the only way you're going to do that is by playing. So it's a bit of surprise, right enough. I thought Lawrence might have carried on playing, but again, he's told us he'll no last the 90 minutes or whatever. And he's played back-to-back game. Well, no complete back-to-back games, but he has been starting back-to-back games. But we got a lack of creativity, you know what I mean? Without Cantwell there and Lawrence there.
Let's get to the rest of the players. Yes, just calm down. Yeah, right. So then if we accept that Raskin and Lundstrom are the sitters, if it is a 4-2-3-1, then you've got they both played left or right this season, Sterling and McCausland, but I would think that Sterling will be on the right, McCausland on the left, and in between them Diamande, and up front Dessers. How do you see it, mate?
I see Dessers through the middle. That's what I.
And after that, you don't know.
It's just throw the jerseys about. I don't know what he's doing, but he'll get it right. Whatever way you play it, he'll get it right. But so McCausland's normally playing on the right, but I think Sterling, if he's going to play him on one of the wings, he's better playing him on the right wing than the left wing, because the left wing, I didn't think when he played it there against St Mirren, it was away. He didn't look particularly comfortable out there. Still put a shift in. The big boy always puts a shift in, but I thought he looked a lot better on the right wing. And I'm not suggesting for a minute he's a winger. He's not a winger. We all know that. But he definitely played better there. Diamande, I don't know. I don't know. It might be one. It might be Lundstrom had maybe been older, and Raskin and Diamande been told to push forward as a number 6 and number 8. It might be that. I don't know, mate. It's hard to work out. It really is hard. So whatever it happens, I'm confident the manager's got it right. And by the way, we've got, as Fox was saying, you've got to read the Motherwell team as well, because it's horses for courses. You've got to give them some respect as well regarding how they've been playing. So it might be a bit of that.
They're steady. They scored the odd goal, but they concede quite a few, mate. And listen, I think we're looking for things sometimes that isn't there with some of these teams. I mean, I don't think we should have any problems today, but it doesn't always work out like that, Albert, does it?
No. I mean, it's another obstacle to go over, mate. A couple of injuries and things like that. That's another thing putting our way. We need to go over them. And to be fair, we do go over them. I don't see a particular problem with it at all. I see us just playing nice and smooth today. But we listen to the show after the Kilmarnock game, and everybody thinks that we're going to run over the tap at Motherwell. You're not going to run over the tap at them, mate. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'd love to do it. Never seen us run over the tap at Hearts either, right enough, but I think we need to get realistic. 3 points, mate. Concentrating it. One game at a time, 3 points. Everything else is a bonus. You score a few goals, it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. But 3 points is the be and end all of this game, as it is in every other game.
Aye, it's about winning the football match, aye. You know, obviously, the last week against Hearts, everybody can, well, not everybody. Some people might be assuming it's going to pan out like that, but it could. But there's no certainty, is there?
No, there's this. But you know, the good thing about it is we know we've got it in ourselves to rattle a few goals in. So we know it's there. Whether you can get it every week, you're not going to get it. They know, everybody knows we're not going to get it every week. It's just that after I get concerned listening to some of the stuff after the Kilmarnock. The Kilmarnock game was a brilliant result, but it's one result. No win, nothing. We've got to get back to what we were doing for the rest of all these games. One game at a time. Concentrate. Don't let complacency come into it at all. Fight. To be wary of a complacency, which Clement will be. Just do what we're doing, and we'll be fine. Absolutely fine, mate. And we'll enjoy the games. I know we're all finger biting and all that carry on, but honestly, I watched the Kilmarnock game back, and it was more comfortable than we actually thought. It's the nerves it's getting to everybody.
Oh,
I mean,
that's football, isn't it?
And I looked at the first half in particular. And we weren't that bad in the first half. We really weren't. It was I thought we were hopeless in the first half, but we weren't really. It's just nerves, mate. It's just we're all concerned. But again, the day, if we just keep our head and keep our bottle, we'll be fine. Play the game. Don't go to sleep. No complacency, and we'll be fine. Absolutely fine. And I'm glad to see Sterling is getting his game by now because I really rate the boy.
Let's use the team, the substitutes. And then we'll have the jingle, mate.
The team is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Diomande, McCausland, Sterling, and Dessers. Substitutes: McCory, Silver, Jack, Lawrence, Wright, Roof, Davis, Balogun, Barisic.
Let's hear from you. Right, if you want to join us, it's 0141 356 1972. Come and give us a call. Give your thoughts on the team. Give your thoughts on the shape. And give your predictions for today. Let's hear from you. 0141 356 1972. Yes. It'll be interesting to see how we line up. Raskin, he's definitely... He likes to shuffle the pack, mate. And I think if you were a player there, you can't say you don't get a chance, mate. Wonder, come on.
That's exactly right, mate. That's exactly right. He says he's going to shuffle, and he's been true to his word. And he's told them all they'll get plenty of game time. Don't worry about it. And that's exactly what's happening. Plenty of game time for everybody. Plenty of games to go, so they all get plenty of game time. And they can't say he's no. They can't say he's holding them back. Even Wright, who we all think. I think the majority of fans out there don't think the guy's worthy of a jersey, but he still gets game time as well, man.
He's had his opportunities. He's had his opportunities, mate. You know, he's a chance to cement a place, yeah.
That's what I was just going to say there. I mean, nobody can say they didn't get their chance to hold a first team place done. If there is such a thing, the only ones that really seem to hold a first team place done is a goalkeeper, the back three, and Lundstrom. Everybody else gets shuffled. I suppose you've got to keep a bit of continuity in your team. You can't just go 11 out and 11 in. It wouldn't work with it. But no, he's gave them all chances and opportunities. That team, for example, against Kilmarnock, everybody's saying it was a ranked team. I don't think it was a ranked team. I think it was a team we picked, and he's given them a chance to show. And it was them that made it the ranked team. He had no choice but to act. Act he did.
No. I mean, I think I'm with you, mate. I don't know what it is about this boy Sterling, but there's something about him. Anyway, talking about top people, we've been joined by our Cairo. Afternoon, Cairo.
Good afternoon. Ox, how are you getting on, sir?
I'm good, mate. Good to hear from you, brah.
Good to hear from you as well. I listen in, as I say, I'm more on the after show loyal, and I can't listen to it live that much now, so I listen to it when I'm got time to sit back. But right. I was listening the other day about the Kilmarnock game. I was as nervous. I thought we were really bad. I must have been as nervous as nervousness was. I thought the first half I didn't think we were that great. Second half we geared up a wee bit, but I've not looked the game out again because I didn't think my nerves could handle it, even though I knew we won.
I'm not that sad, mate. I've not watched it back, Cairo.
There was parts that we were poor. I'm not saying there was a full 45 minutes of brilliance. There was parts of it, but there was parts that we were pretty good, man. We were knocking the ball about really well on that pitch as well. So, but I am with you. I know exactly what you're saying.
I think they were comfortable on it. I mean, I just was, up to a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting behind the couch watching it through my fingers. But to be honest, the Hearts game, particularly the Hearts game, and the Tuesday, and it's been a long while for the Tuesday. I started getting the chip fat and the blood was getting that wee bit simmering a wee bit, and it's been a while for that because normally it's a wee bit trepidation. But I must admit, I was really looking forward to the Hearts game, and then the Kilmarnock game was pretty much the same. So I think that says a lot as well. Just how we feel among ourselves. We've been let down that often that we've been feared to turn the gas up and know that our blood starts sizzling that wee bit early on, but we've kind of kept the calm. But it's really good. I'm really enjoying it, and I just take the opportunity today just to phone up. You guys are doing an absolutely fantastic job doing this all the time and all that kind of thing. I sit and I chuckle sometimes. There's been once or twice where I've been going to phone up, I've been listening to the archive loyal, I'm going, don't be so stupid.
I phone up, you'll get right through to Fox. Don't worry what time of the night it is, just phone up, Carol.
I know. But it's not great that we're all kind of got a wee bit kind of a spring's coming, we're beginning to see a wee bit daylight, and I think that's the way I think any Rangers supporter that I speak to, we're all kind of the same. It's like the season's just starting the way things are. I think Clements, he's brought that one in bundles. Another example is Tav. I'm quite a severe critic of Tav for his defensive qualities, and I'm not taking away from everything else he does. And we've always said, there's something missing there with the captain, and Tav wasn't the captain. I think he's blossomed a wee bit. I'm not saying he's the best captain in the world or that kind of thing, but I think he's come on to it a wee bit, and I think Clements is kind of under Clements, he seemed to have grown. He's a wee bit more aura about him as a captain, hasn't he? I don't know if you feel that. That's certainly the way I feel, and I think that's the whole thing. Everything just seems to be lifted up. Hopefully, we can carry that on in the park, and I hope the day. I think the team will go out. I think we're pretty good there. I think I think we kind of mean to, as I said earlier on, but I think they'll play that way. I think McCausland will be out of the wing, and I think they'll play. I think the other thing they can adapt a wee bit, so they'll see how it goes. So I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm babbling, so that says it's I've not got much worries on it. I'm just hoping that they can bring us to where we're going. So it's not like me fault, Fox, to babble a wee bit. I'm usually quite straightforward with what I'm saying. So I'm really looking forward to the game. But I just thought I'd phone up and just
brilliant. Firstly, great to hear for you. How are you? All right? Everything all right in Cairo's world?
Cairo's world's doing pretty good the New York. I'm quite happy.
And the boss is the boss doing well?
The boss is doing a wonderful job. He's keeping me in the manner in which I'm accustomed. So I think that's the best compliment I could give her. She lets me watch the Rangers games and everything, all that kind of thing. And I think we're doing well. Everything's fine.
Good mate. And we've not really heard from you, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, just to get your views. Firstly, the way the manager rotates, and secondly, what you think of the manager, Cairo?
On rotation, I'm a great believer of playing your best team, but every circumstance is different. So what might be your best team for Saturday's game might not be the best team for Wednesday's game. So there's some a bit of horses for courses. But rotating just for the sake of rotating, or rotating because somebody's had 3 games and they now need, somebody else needs to get a game, I'm not a fan of that at all. I think if you're playing Team A who play this way, you pick your best team for that game. And it might well be that you've got maybe half a dozen players that you're playing rigorously. You're playing them all the time, and there is a lot to be said for maybe giving them a couple of games at a break, and it's how you fit them in. So that's the manager's job. But just rotating for the sake of rotating, I'm not keeping players happy and all that kind of thing. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of playing your strongest team for that particular game and that particular day. Works for me. And I think if you do that and you give, because players dip in form, they dip out of form, dip into form, I think naturally through the season you'll have that half a dozen players that are always there, and you'll have the rest of the players rotating out and in anyway. And the half dozen players that are there are players that are, they can last the full season, but you've got to look after them and give them maybe a break. When you're playing against a lesser team at times, you bring in other players to give them a game, but not just for the sake of it. So that's my view on that. On Clement, I think he's a revelation compared with what we had. He's a revelation of what we had even with Gerrard, who's a different. Gerrard led his team different. He had the respect to players for what he was, whereas I think Clement's built the respect, and he's built in no fear, but he's built in that sort of you'll do it my way, and this is how I want you to do it, and he's been clear, specific, and he's just decluttered everything that the players had in their head before, and they're starting to say, well, this is an easy game. You know what I mean? I didn't mean that it's an easy game. You know what I mean? This is how you want to play. That's fine. So I think as a communicator, as a motivator, as somebody that's bringing the players on, because we've always said we didn't know what he was missing. We didn't know, as I said, Gerrard kind of had it because you push players and you need to be as good as you can be. Whereas Clement didn't have that. But he's got what Joe Wallace had, I think. He's got that man management, a wee bit, has that wee bit fear about him, just the way he looks and even the way he handles the crap media that's up there. I think he's a real deal. So that's my view on that.
Albert, what comment?
On Clement, definitely agree with Cairo. He is the real deal. There's no getting away for that. He's a real deal since Walter, honestly.
All right. Have you got the team for us? People join us all the time, Albert.
Right, team is Butland, Tavernier, Goldson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Diomande, McCausland, Sterling, Dessers. Substitutes are McCory, Silva, Jack, Lawrence, Wright, Roof, Davis, Balogun, and Barisic.
All right, come and join us.
Can I say something about the team today? The one guy that I'm really looking to show something today. Let's see, he's had a couple of games is Raskin. I mean, I like Raskin. A lot of folk don't like him. I think he's one of the players that delivers the stuff that you don't see. He gives the ball away too much. That's the first thing. I mean, he needs to get better with that. And I think that's just touching. I think it's just playing time and getting match fit and getting match aptitude. But the stuff that he's natural, like the tackling back, the chasing back, the harrying, the pushing and all that sort of stuff, I think he does that well. And I think a lot of folks don't see that. They just see him losing the ball and they're saying, well, we don't get anything for him. I tend to disagree with that. If I'm going to watch him today, that's going to be he's going to be the player I'm going to be watching today, just to see how he does. But I'd love him to just shine a wee bit, just to show us what he can do. So that team, I think that's the guy that needs to prove something a wee bit just to other people. To me, I think he's a good player. I just think if they could stop losing the balls off and give the ball to a blue jumper, I a wee bit more often. And I think it's because sometimes he does try the harder passes. You know, he doesn't just play. No, he's not trying to play it back or play it across. He's trying to play it forward a wee bit at times. So I gave him, cut him a wee bit slack with that. But he has to do better, and I think that's maybe just match time. So I'm really going to be interested to see how that works today. I don't know.
Listen, I've said on here, he reads the game well, he gets about the pitch well, but it is his distribution that's letting him down, yeah. You know, I think that's fair. Okay, let's hear from you, and come and join us at 0141 356 1972. It'll be good to see. What's your thoughts on the team? I'll bear quickly, and then Cairo.
I isn't happy enough with the team. That is what it is, isn't it? It's just it's the way the man sees. It's what's available. Blah blah blah. Who needs rest? Who doesn't? I'm happy with the team.
Cairo.
Yep, happy with the team as well. I said Raskin's the man I'm going to look for. Lundstrom, I think, has been immense the last 4 or 5 games. I think he's bossed a couple of games. He's been man of the match, and deservedly so. Just the way he's carried and held the team together and kept them going. But I think today's team, Diamandi will be interesting to see how he plays as well. So the biggest revelation this year, I think Sterling. I think he's not a winger. I think he's a fantastic big unit. He's fit, he's strong, and he's got a wee bit about him. I think he'll be a great player for Rangers going forward. So I think the team today is. I think we should win about probably 2-0, something like that. I think we'll get at least 2 goals in front of them.
And that would do me. Yeah. But we'll see where it takes us today. It's all about winning. It's just all about winning. Cairo.
Absolutely. I mean, it's great when. I mean, you're right. The other night there, even though they were playing the crap part, some of the movement was great, and some of the one touch and some of the passing going forward, we've been missing that. We've been that used to the sort of what I call the England syndrome. This pass the ball across, pass it back. At least we're passing the ball forward, and we're getting we're shooting from outside the box now. And that's another thing that seems to be new to them. Everybody's gone, well, we've shot outside the box. So we've been asking. I mean, I know in this show we've talked about it for years, and you guys have talked about it for ages, everything, mixing it up and making it different, but we're actually doing it now, and I think that's made a huge difference. I think we'll get the team to do it as well. So yeah, really looking forward to the game. As I say, Tuesday it all started, and I think the blood's been sizzling since. I can't get to the games now either. I know my brother's away in the day. I gave my phone this morning, so he's buzzing as well. So it's all systems go. I'm really looking forward to this game. I think they'll play well.
I hope so, mate. I hope so. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to win 5-0 like last week, but if we play our capabilities and they play to their capabilities, there's only one winner, Albert.
We've said that last season. I don't want to say it this season again because we kept saying that last season and all of a sudden we're dropping points. But no, we just keep doing what we're doing. What Clement's told us today is one game at a time, and the players are following these instructions to the letter, mate, and they're playing really, really well. Good structure, good organisation, know what they're doing, and they're getting encouraged to do all the positive things going forward. What other managers we had in the past was just hold on to the ball, a zillion passes and go nowhere. Clement's no Clement's game. He wants the ball forward as quickly as possibly. No, recklessly, just quickly as possibly with quality behind it, and that's what's happening, mate. And we're scoring some quality goals.
Aye, we've scored some good goals. I mean, the 2 goals the other night were excellent, Cairo.
Aye, they were really good, really well worked. I mean, Tabs it was superb, and it like that seems to be his distance. He seems to be going further and further back. We were saying that's his distance, but it was a broad goal. The other goal was well made as well. I mean, some of the plays, as Albert was saying, that we're playing them, and I think it comes as being comfortable. I'm sitting comfortable watching these games now. Even other teams have got the ball. I'm sitting there. I'm no jumping behind the couch and oh God, worrying at every cross that comes in. I still think sometimes they worry about the crosses because they've not quite mastered that yet. But if you take comfort level watching the game, I think that tells us a story as well, because I think using that as a measure, I'm a lot more comfortable watching the games with them. Other than losing a stupid ball here and there, we seem to be commanding, and it's not just commanding the ball, as Albert says, it's not pass. it's purpose. It's that purpose going forward. There's a reason. There's people running after the ball. I think we're up probably 2 notches to where we were even when Gerrard was playing, just with that comfort level, you know. So I think it's all good.
2 notches. Anyway, we've been joined by Joanna. Afternoon, Joanna.
Good afternoon, Jen. How are you?
Good. You, give us your thoughts on the team.
I like the team. I think it's similar to the one you guys picked last night, is it not?
It's pretty close. I don't think anybody had Raskin in the team. I don't think anybody had Raskin.
Yeah, I suppose Raskin is the only one there that nobody mentioned yesterday. I'm having technical issues, just like the sound system in the background.
Yes, it's, we're caught up in a power battle between some of the providers and the music channels, but I'm sure it'll be resolved at one time. How do you think it's going to go today, Joanna?
It's the first time, I think it's the second time I will give a prediction. I think it's going to be 3-1 Rangers.
Okay, Southside will be looking for you because you've gave a goal against the Rangers. He's never happy with that.
He's given away a lot of goals against the Rangers, so he'll be fine.
All right, okay. We scored 3. Should be enough to get us over the line, Albert.
Oh, definitely, mate. Myself, I think I'll be a comfortable 2-0, but 3, I'll take 3, 4, I'll take as many as Rangers want to score, I'll be honest with you, mate. I'd love to be rang and scoring more goals, but realistically, you've got to look at the team you're playing as well. But no, a 2-0 comfortable win for me all day, mate.
Mm-hmm. And I see today it was announced, Cairo, that Stephen Davis is coming on the park to wave to the fans at 2:45. A top player, top guy, and I hope he gets I know he'll get a magnificent reception there.
No, thoroughly deserved. I mean, he's a Rangers supporter and that, but I mean, the displays he gave when he played with us, he was always there. Yeah, top guy. I think he's I hope the Rangers supporters, I'm sure they will, as you say, I'm sure they'll give him the credit he deserves, and I'll give him a good round of applause because he's a wonderful servant for us.
Albert?
I'll get a good round of applause, and deservedly so, mate. 2 spells, it has done well in both spells. He's a great wee player, great servant to Rangers, good ambassador as well. Superb wee man, and his achievement at international level is not to be sniffed at either. He's a top man.
And he's managed the club, bizarrely. Albert, what do you like that?
There you are, eh? That's going to be a quiz, the 20-year time, and that's going to be a quiz question.
Don't worry about it, we'll not remember anything in 20 years' time.
I'll not remember it in 20 minutes.
Aye, I hope he gets a good reception. I hope he gets a good reception. Joanna, you've said it's going to be 3-1, and who's going to score these 3 goals?
Well, I think Dessers obviously will score. Maybe Golson and Tavernier or Suter and Golson.
All right. One of the defenders. As he's known on here now, CD9, Cairo, is an enigma or Dessers, isn't he?
God, I think he exemplifies. He's a fantastic exemplar of enigma. He's the hard things that look easy and easy things that they can't do them. That goalie just loved all the goalkeeper's heat and the defender's heat and his own heat. It was so natural looking to him. He knew what he was doing. He got it all shaped up when he did it, and it looked so natural. And then he's running in, and the goalkeeper, he's got 2 or 3 chances to just hit the ball, and he doesn't. You go to yourself, well, I just don't get it. So I don't know. Maybe he got his brain, that bit of the brain you think chopped out, and he might just do a lot of things and think maybe do it better. But he is an enigma. He is. But hey, there's something there, isn't there? I'll tell you what, though, the work rate he does is quite outstanding. I think at times. I mean, he's always chasing. He's always. And as I say, I've not been at the game, but my brother was telling us he's been watching him a couple of times. And he says he does a hell of a work after the ball. You know, that doesn't score his goals. We want him to be scoring goals. That's the thing we want him to be doing. So hopefully he can get that wee bit confidence that all forwards need and all that kind of thing. And he just gets here and makes some better decisions at times. Crazy. The ones that when he was going up, it was like Kilmarnock had a couple of chances to shoot and he never shot, and you're shouting at the telly. And that's one of the things I've been trying to do in my life, trying to calm me down and keep me nice and calm and that, and shouting at the telly. Just hate yourself, goodness sake, Andy. Anyway. I think Dessers will score. I'm hoping Lindstrom has a shot today. And
hope so, mate. I hope so. Anyway, we've also been joined by Kilmarnock. Afternoon, Kilmarnock.
Good afternoon, people. Good people at Rangers Radio. Looking forward to the game here. Let's win our 3 points.
What do you make of the team, Kilmarnock?
I know Cairo's going to watch Raskin. I still can't forgive him for the cup final. No day in the simples. I blocked my free kick. But there was other people to blame after that. But no, I think he's getting a chance because we might need him midweek. As much as I think Clement's saying about one game at a time, I think he's still got his eye in Europe as well. And I think Racing coming on the last 10, 15, 20 minutes during the week could be a good thing. So we need to get him match fit. So right. The only way he's got to do that is he's playing him. Mm-hmm. And again, I think the same way with Ryan, who's not been as good as he has been, but he just needs to play through his poorer form, so to speak. And again, I think he could be an asset come Thursday as well. So keep him on the park, get some legs, some running in the legs, and let's get 3 points today. Actually, ultimately.
Aye. Listen, the place will be rocking again. The support and are getting behind the team. You see that particularly at the start of the game. If you think back just 5 months ago, it's so different to Kilmarnock.
It's superb. I gave my nephew my ticket. My two nephews took 2 tickets a day. My nephew took the other one last week. Right. And he says, at the end of the game, he said it was superb. He said the Union Bears just kicked off, and all the ones that stayed in the stadium, he said it was rocking at the end of the game. I'm not talking about the beginning of the game, he said, but at the end of the game. And I think Big Phil said, and that's why he's come out and said what he said, stay at the end. Give the players that wee bit of that applause at the end of the game, and I'm normally the first one to shoot away on the final whistle, but I think now once I get back, I will be staying and let them do their walkout. You know what I mean? They're walking the four stadium, the 4 sides. So hopefully it's all be a loyal listen, and I can get it with people mobility issues and stuff like that. But see if you're running to go to a pub, come on, you know what I mean?
Nah. Aye, I understand it, mate. I get what you're saying. We're asking the team to do something, and now the manager's asking the support to do something. It's a joint effort.
It's all together, mate. That's why you win things. That's why you drive the club forward. All together, mate. All together. There is mitigating circumstances for certain.
All together now.
Yeah. It's
a song coming on.
There is circumstances, as Kilmarnock said, that the people might have to get away. That's fine, that's fair. But it's better if as many as we can stay behind and join in with the Union Bears, who do an absolutely brilliant job, mate. Brilliant job. But it makes some difference. And as Clement said it, the players really appreciate it as well. No, I mean, it gives them a lift. It gives them a buzz for the next, a wee shot in the arm for the next game, this game. So if we can do it, I mean, when I'm at the game, I stay at the game all the time. It's just one of the things. The other day you don't. It's one of the things. Sorry, Joanna, you coming in? Yeah.
Do you think Diomande will score today?
Diomande? I think Diomande will score today, yeah. I think he'll score today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you like him, Joanna? Do you like Diomande?
Yeah, I like Diomande, yeah.
Well, what do you think he's got about him? He can get about the pitch, yeah, and obviously he scored 2 goals in 3 games. Nearly made it 3 in 3 with his curling effort on Wednesday night, yeah.
Yeah, and he has a good personality as well. I saw him in that press interview there, and you can see him so he's not letting the press take over him, so that's good for the striker. Even though he's a midfielder, yeah.
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 Yeah, but he can still score goals, so that's good, yeah.
Yeah. He's made a good start to his career. Kilmarnock then, Cairo.
I think he missed a chance three in a row. So I think we'll get the ball in the net today. He's a good player. And I'm looking forward to seeing him today. I think Clement calls him Dio, doesn't he? That's what he calls him, Dio. So, he's a great player. He showed up, hasn't he? He's most of the time he showed up, and hopefully today he's back in form and puts the ball in the net.
Carol, your first impressions?
Yeah, Diamandi. He seems to be a good player. He's quite alert. He's quite aware. Things he does. I think he's got seen a wee bit when he gets in there and he gets used to the players and that. But took his goals well, and he seems to have he definitely does seem to have a wee bit about him. Diamond, we'll have to see maybe a couple of rough edges in it to shave off, but I think he's there. I think he's a very good player. Interesting to watch. I'm quite comfortable with the team, and I'll just watch Raskin and see how Raskin goes today. But Diamandi might score as a goal or two, hopefully. See how it goes. I need to go, guys. It's that getting to that time. I wish you all the best, and I'll maybe phone in if I get a chance after the game. And
listen, if you're listening to the aftermatch show, if you're listening to the aftermatch show anytime in the 24 hours, and you get a point, just phone up. Fox will answer you, mate. All right.
Thank you, Dave, for the moment. All the best to you, folks.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
All the best. Cheers, bye.
Top man. There's a feel good factor that Dominic, if I'd have said to you 5 months ago, you'd have put a straight jacket on me, wouldn't you?
We all knew Beale wasn't a man and all the crazy stuff he was doing, even for the first game, drop him Cantwell, first game of the season. I don't know if that was his ego, you know what I mean, more than anything. Whereas the management of Clement, Paul's can't really laugh when he's not doing what he's told today. Stay out in the wing, don't cut in. You're playing as a winger, you're not playing as a number 10. And he pulled him off, and it done him a load of good because he had a word with him and got him back in. Then he put him back in where he wanted to play, and he's got him to understand that it's a team game. It's not a Todd game, and it's working. And long may it continue because he's a great man manager, isn't he? Come on, and it's not just to talk to him coming out the park. It's more than that. I think he gets him as a group as well. The half-time team talks, the coaching on field. And he's just got the respect. He's got respect to the fans. He's got respect to the players. And I think people play more for the carrot than the stick. You know what I mean? And I think that's a positive thinking. You know what I mean? Rather than this negative, which can bring you down. So it's all good. We're marching on to this 56 this season.
After we win the day, mate, there's only 9 games left, mate. 9 games. Yep,
9 games, and hopefully after tomorrow we're still sitting at 5 points, and it's in our hands.
Joanna, Clement has definitely brought in positivity here. You must feel it.
Oh yeah, he's a strong manager. He knows what he wants and he knows how to get it from the players. So that's a good sign. It's not something that I saw with Michael Beale, not trying to bring that up again, but it's just such a huge difference. So yeah, I like him. I like Philip Clement. I actually do.
Albert, you're a man that studies the management profession, yeah? What would you say? Put your finger on it.
The man commands authority, mate, and respect. Beale didn't he? Beale was fighting for authority, and he was trying to gain his authority by doing crazy things like Bill Allen says, dropping Cantwell and dropping your good players for no footballing reason, but just for an ego, trying to stamp his authority. Clement doesn't do that. Clement's got authority, commands respect. You've either got that sort of in you or you've not got it in you. And Walter had it in him. So you see this. Jock Wallace had it. They don't have to fight to get respect, mate. They get respect and they command that authority. So that's what I see in Clement. He's brought that to the team, and the players can sense it and they can see it and they respect it. Whereas with Beale, they didn't. They seen a soft touch there. They seen that the guy was out his depth and didn't know what he was doing. And they're professionals on mega wages, They've all got experience and they're not going to wear it, mate. They're just not going to wear it. Especially if he's doing making crazy decisions, football decisions that they're going, this is nuts. What are we doing? I mean, Jack Butland came out and saying that. We were all over the place. He's not saying that we didn't know what we're doing, but that's what he's meaning. We didn't know what we were doing here. It was just a shambles. So that's what I see, mate. The authority and respect that the guy commands, and he knows he knows football, and he's a winner.
I just think he's simplified it, and all the word respect. I get that, and I think he's had that bizarrely since the day he walked in the door. You know, so I'd never heard of Philip Kilmarnock, hadn't he? The first time I started looking about him was when he was mentioned for our job. You know.
I think in the candidates he was definitely my choice, and I think I'm doing record saying that. But even when he came into the club, he went, I want to come to a footballing club where we're a good fan. That was one of his first statements about the support. He said he wants to come to a real football club with real support. Not a manufactured support like Man City and stuff like that they're kind of glory seekers. They did like, so Man City have got their kind of their core support, but nothing like us. You know what I mean? We're there every week. Biggest travelling fans in the world. You know what I mean? We've got that record. And that's what he came for. He came for the club. He came for the fans, and he appreciates that. And we're all in this together, and we're going for great things under him. We can see it, we can feel it, and it's just getting these trophies, starting to build these trophies back up, and then get these titles, trebles back, winning trophies on a consistent basis, and that's when we'll be back for real.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
It'll be interesting. To see it pan out. So Albers went for 2-0 today. Joanna's went for 3-1. How do you see it panning out, Kilmarnock?
I can't get anybody a goal against us, so I'll go for 3 or 4.
Right,
no.
Okay. All right. Listen, a last word for your good self, Joanna. Good to hear for you. Oh, she's gone. We've lost her. Last word for your good self, Kilmarnock, then.
Just get the 3 points, no matter how we get it. Just get the 3 points on the board. 3-4-0, 5+, 1-0. A tap free kick, a tap penalty, a deflection. 3 points is the only thing that matters. And no injuries, please.
Great to hear from you, mate. Hopefully hear from you after the game, mate. Yeah?
Yep, we'll do it.
All right, mate, after a Rangers victory. Albert?
Simple for me, mate. Win. Just win. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Just next step, next hurdle. Let's go over it.
Who are you going to be backing in the big bowling challenge, Ross and AK? You made your mind up?
I don't know, mate. I'm going to look at the odds first. And I need to study a bit of forum as well and have a look at that. I mean, you know me, I like to look at stuff, especially lists.
Oh, you like a list, don't you?
I do like a list.
Apart from shopping.
I don't like a list.
Right, listen, thanks to Cairo. Great to hear from Cairo. Great to hear from Joanna and the one and only Kilmarnock. Always great to do the show with Albert. And thanks to Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating the Rangers victory. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the ball game. Speak to you after the game. Take it away, Foxy boy.